Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you the furnishing portion of this build. If you were wanting to have this build in the furnished form, I'm really, really sorry, but it's gone. I have no idea what happened to it. Yeah, the entire build disappeared. Um, I went to go take some videos to make a short, and yeah, it was just gone. I don't know if that was my fault or if the game glitched out. I have a feeling it was my fault, but I'm gonna say it also could have been the game glitching. I haven't had too many issues with the game recently. I did have the issue a little while back where I had to delete it and download it 3 times, and I did lose a few builds here and there. But I don't know. I feel like it was probably my fault. I haven't been feeling the greatest recently. Hence why I haven't been over on Instagram talking about the A to Z challenge or like interacting with many other people over there. I just wasn't feeling well. I even had to skip some in-person classes. I went to the online versions instead. I hate doing, but I just really wasn't feeling well. I've just been a bit under the weather recently, and a bit busy, so yeah, not doing too hot fresh. I'm a little disappointed that this build doesn't have the furnishings anymore because I really, really love it. And I like the color schemes and the everything that I come up with. Like I do have screenshots, so that'll come in the next video. That will be the last one. Um, I really do hate doing part one, part two, part three type videos, but when the builds are so big, it kind of just has to happen. And I feel so bad because otherwise we'll be sitting here for like an hour and a half in a video. Like this build took me 6 hours to build, and I only speed up my videos by 6, so we would be here for about an hour. Um, and I don't know about you, but I don't think I could do an hour of trying to explain this or just talking for an hour. I don't think I could do that. And I don't know. I feel like it gives me a little bit of a break. I can come back. I've got some new things to talk about, um, rather than trying to talk for an hour. I mean, this is just under 20 minutes, and I don't know how well I'm gonna do with talking for 20 minutes. So yeah, definitely talking 3 times the length of that would not be a great idea. I have thought about cutting out some bits from the build, but I don't like the idea of, I know some builders do that and they're like, oh well, you'll see it at the end in the screenshots and whatnot, and like that's fine if you want to do that, but I feel like I love to watch the process and see how things are done, and then when it's just a screenshot, like cool, I can see what was done, but I can't really see how it was done and like the thought process behind it. So yeah, personally I don't want to cut things out, but if you guys want more concise videos, I can try and do that. I don't think I'd ever do a, I can't even remember the name of it, the type of videos that, stop motions. I don't think I could do a stop motion. I feel very overwhelmed by that. Uh, I know other builders do that, but yeah, I don't. But one thing I did take from other builders, as you can probably see me doing here, is actually putting just things I want to use around the house just on the front lawn so that I don't like lose them or anything like that. I think it's such a good thing to do, and I've kind of started doing it here and there. Um, and it's just been super fun, and yeah. I probably could have cut this section out. I'm sorry. I go searching for a specific build I did because I was trying to look for a specific item I did use, and I couldn't remember what it was called or how to find it or anything like that. You'll see me trying to find it forever. But since the update on the gallery, it's yeah, not the greatest. So yeah. really struggled to find it. I having so many problems with the gallery right now. It keeps unfollowing people and I have to keep following them, but every time I go back in, it keeps unfollowing them. I think I was following 12 people and now I'm following 9, and I don't know who 2 people are that I'd randomly unfollowed, but I do know one of them and I keep going back to follow them and it keeps unfollowing them and I don't know why it's doing that. So yeah, a little annoyed at that because I mean they took away the news feed, and so now I can't see when people I know or like follow upload things, but now I can't even find the people. I can find them, but like I have to go out of my way to search for people to see what they've put up, but I'm also no longer following them, so I have to do that again, and it's slightly frustrating. But you know, I'll live. It's just a minor issue with The Sims, I guess. Other than that, I haven't really had many more problems with the game, which is probably a good thing to not have to deal with so many problems. Um, but yeah, just having a really, really rough time lately. Um, in game and in real life, it's not doing the best. I woke up the other day with a really bad ear ear blockage. I couldn't tell you what. It didn't necessarily hurt, but my ear just didn't feel too hot fresh. So yeah, still kind of getting over that. I haven't been able to build because I've just been feeling like trash. But yeah. Anyway, enough of me blabbering on about absolutely nothing. Now that I am feeling a bit better, I'm gonna get back to focusing on the A to Z challenge. So what I'm going to do, or I need to do, is put up the voting forms for week C and soon week D. I'm also going to, I can't think of the word. I keep thinking the word prelude, but that's not the correct term. I'm gonna do all the posts for August for the A to Z challenge in advance. Schedule. I'm gonna schedule them. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, if you're interested in that and want to join in that, make sure you go over to Instagram and check it out. But if you just want to follow along or want to vote, I am putting my voting forms currently just on Discord, but I think I'm gonna open them up to share them online somewhere else. So if you are interested in that, yeah, definitely Instagram is the place to be. If you don't like Instagram, then Discord. If you don't like either, then I'm sorry. I don't know where else I'm going to be uploading it at the moment, so I can't guarantee anything. Yeah, so check out Discord if you want to vote. Check out Instagram if you want to take part. I'm probably going to put the voting form somewhere on my stories on Instagram, so it's not going to last very long, but I'm, yeah, definitely going to put it out there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that challenge. So if you don't know anything about that challenge, it is basically I'm running this until the end of the year. It will sort of go over into the next year because I want to give December a lot of like freedom. So basically any post that like any letter that falls in December, I'm just going to say you have the entirety of December to do it. I'm going to give you all of them at once, so you have an entire month. But I'm not even going to look at them until the new year, so you still have a bit of the new year as well. If you want to get them all done early, you can. I mean, there are people who are, we're only, I think we're in week D now, and there are people who have already done build G. So, yeah, if you want to get ahead, I don't care. Go crazy. Put them out there. I'm having a little trouble finding all the builds, but that's I'm gonna try and make sure I find them all. Because it's just been really difficult. Like the Instagram is difficult with the hashtag. Like you search up the hashtag and then it only shows you a few of the screenshots. Like oh sorry, a few of the posts. So apologies if you can hear weed clicking in the background. I am knitting. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna try and sort out Instagram and not have a little cry over it not being nice. But yeah, week D is about to close. Like when this video goes live, it'll probably have just over 12 hours. 18 hours I think left. Uh, um, yeah, so it'll have about 18 hours left, and then week E will be live. So I think one thing I didn't explain very well is that week when one week is released, that is the moment that the previous week is closed. So the moment week E goes live, that is the moment that week D is closed. So yeah, if you want to take part, definitely do that. You can take part in 1 week or all weeks, I don't mind. Um, so far, most people have taken part in all weeks so far, which is fantastic. I've seen some people get ahead and do a bunch of builds in chunks. So I know some people have, like I said before, gotten up to G or whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that people are taking part in the challenge. And yeah, the voting forms are because I will find it really difficult to choose, and it's going to be a community vote. And yeah, once the community has voted and all of them are fully closed, so when I say closed, there are two different types of closing. So there's when the build is due, when that's closed, but I think I'm gonna put the touring of the builds to be like closed at sections. So the voting will be open still. Like week A through to I think C right now is all still open. I will put week I don't know, I'll put a bunch of weeks together and do a bunch of tours. Or I'll do a big massive tour. I still haven't decided. Just it's the top two. Whatever are the top two builds voted on. If they're a tie, then fantastic. But it'll be the top two. So far there have been just top twos. Like there's not the one of the week there has been a tie for the top two, but then the next one I think it's um like clearly defined that there is one and two. But I'm not gonna share like the full on results because I think everyone's fantastic and like I love everyone's builds and I don't want to be like, oh no, we're only gonna talk about like we're gonna only like rank these people. I don't want to rank them. I just want to show like the community voted on these two builds and let's have a look around them. So yeah, I mean, I know for sure if I also put my builds that I did for this challenge at the start of this year into it, I would 1,000% be voting for everyone else. All these other people have done such amazing builds. It's beautiful and really, really inspiring to be actually truthful with you guys. I I'm not the greatest builder. I am very stuck inside a box, and I've been saying that for a very long time. Like I have I want to say traditional thoughts, but I don't like there are some people out there who will see an object and be like, oh, with tool mod I can make this into like anything, and then I see it and I'm like, oh well it's just like a chair or something. Like I saw somebody who made a fence out of matchsticks. Like I would have never have even thought of that. And this is what I love about the community is there's just such creative people out there that I can look at and go, okay, I want to be like these people. I want to be inspired by these people and take on like I want to learn from them basically. Like I want to take what they've done and expand my knowledge base. And I really, really love that because I don't know, if I just kept going on my own, it would be such a slow and tedious and sad journey. But like with these creative geniuses, basically, um, I feel like it's really, really opening my mind to so much more of what can be done. And that's what I love about this community is we just have so many people with so many different um like different strengths and we can all look to each other and you know pick up on those strengths. Um Selena is definitely like Celine Dion is definitely one of the people I massively look up to because she's just so creative and so brilliant with what she does in her builds, and it honestly blows my mind at like, you know, she did a castle floating on clouds. Like how do you even do that? The mountain shell challenge that I participated in, like again, how do you do something like that? It is so beautiful and so like it really, really expands on what is just a simple game. Like it's well, I mean, it's not a simple game, but it turns a game into something so much more than just let's build a box. Um, and yeah, I love the community for that. I love how creative we all are. I say we like I'm in there. I'm not that creative, unfortunately. It's something that I will have to learn, but some people are just naturally talented like that, and I love it. I think it's amazing. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I hope if you're starting your journey in The Sims and you feel really like left behind or like you're not as good as everyone else or whatnot, I wouldn't worry too much. Um, and I know that's coming from me, someone who's not all that fantastic, but at the same time, like you've got to think about some people are just naturally talented, but these are the people we can learn from. You know, they have such brilliant minds who think of such brilliant things, and that's how we learn is just basically from them. And yeah, I love it. I don't really know what else to say. Uh, yeah, I think the community is great is basically what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try and do some better builds in the future too. Like I absolutely loved the the townhouses I did a while back. That's like that was something that was really amazing for me. Like I feel like I did really good in that, and I want to go back to doing stuff like that level of brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at other people and keep taking inspiration. I keep seeing a lot of photos of like, oh, I really want to try something like that. So I'm hoping that in the future I can take inspiration from other people, and I'll definitely let you know in the comments, like, or not in the comments, in the video, and oh yeah, and the description, like who I took inspiration from. So if you want to check them out, you'll definitely know. There's, I believe, Serena Sims. She does a lot of these really beautiful builds that just I love them. I think they're so gorgeous, and I want to try something very similar to what she's done, but I haven't just got around to it yet because it's I want to do a lot of research into it first, and find out how to do it without copying, like just directly copying her, because I definitely don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to copy people. I want to take inspiration from them. Um, but it's like very clean Scandinavian. It's like a specific look that I like, lots of platforms and openness and like lofted rooms and things like that. Like, it's beautiful. But anyway, thank you for listening to me blab on. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.